They tryna ride a wave like I'm Johnny Tsunami. They said they let me long time if I stack origami. Late hours in the booth, know my bars get scary. Click clack and blast, rock the mask like I'm young Jim Carrey. I live my life, man, with no fear. I say it all when the smoke clear. They never know what I've been through. I pray to God what I sent. Now they fiending for my balls, whooping powder like Carrie. Resurrected a bad boy, feel like the rap's Mike Larry. They tryna judge on my balls. Hate politicking, bars immortal to come back forever. Luke can't kick it. Cause see, it's no time to slack. Doubters taking a hike. Don't need no blue check to certify I'm rocking the night. Her born sinner, elevating in this cold world. And since she mine, folding clothes for my new girl. I resurrected from the shadows and hell in the smoke. They dissected my metaphors and posted my quotes. Shedding tears for the nights when I was scraping up pennies. Writing verses in the dark with the red cup of Henny. Time to rumble in the jungle, throw a hook like Canelo. Catching buzz like the Hornets, ballin' out like LaMelo. Power up, it's game time, got infinity stones. Time to take it to the top, save a seat on the throne in this song. I live my life, man, with no fear. I say it all when the smoke clear. They never know what I've been through. I pray to God what I sin to. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Treble J, man. I'm back in the building again, man, for another episode. This is episode 103. Timeout with Treble, the podcast, aka Timeout Tonight. You already know what it is, man. I'm back in the building, back up on the scene for y'all, man. If you have not checked in or locked in with me, you can catch the lives right now, man, on YouTube, Devoted Dreamers with a Z, on Twitch, Treble J Music, you feel what I'm saying? On Facebook right now too as well. You know what I'm saying? Audio gonna go up after 2 on the Spotify. Follow me on the Spotify. Listen to the episodes, the lives, the whole 9, man. Time out with Treble, the podcast, man. But we back for another episode. You feel what I'm saying? Good vibes. I hope everybody, you know what I'm saying, having a good start to the week. You know, I know it's Monday, late night on a Monday too as well. You know, and we locked in, man. I'm locked in with y'all. Y'all locked in with me. Once again, as I say each and every time, no, for real, man, not gonna lie, them weeks be weaking, but at the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do. You feel me? Car trouble again, man. It's like at this point, I gotta just lock in like with the essentials every time. You feel me? When I'm in the whip, I got to like it is what it is, man. Tires at this point be going out like crazy every time, man. Luckily, you know, I got dope parents, you feel me, locked in with me for sure. They was coming from you know what I'm saying, a party the other night. And I call myself, this is when I know, you know what I'm saying, the instinct sometimes you gotta kick in with it, man. I call myself being like, okay, you know, I'm gonna step out, run a little errand, you know what I'm saying, overnight, drive a little bit, you feel what I'm saying? The whole 9, I'm gonna do that. Knowing that my tire, you feel me, was almost at the point. You know what I'm saying? My tire was almost at the point, but I already knew I had to get up in the morning, you feel what I'm saying, and go to, you know what I'm saying, the shop, because I'm talking about, but Trek about going on that bad boy. But you feel me? Like when you in grind mode, you know what I'm saying, to a degree, and you got to strategize everything. I thought I was going to make the cut, y'all. I'm not even going to lie. You feel me? I thought I was in the clear to be able to do that. But unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, I went. Luckily, I was like in a neighborhood, you feel what I'm saying, like close to, you know, like my parents' crib. So they locked in with me, you know what I'm saying, like 2, 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? My stepmom for sure had to pull up, change the tire, the whole 9. But I'm in the space now for real where I'm just like, hey, man, the car essentials got to be had. You feel me? Because I had this situation the last time. Unfortunately, I made a terrible, you know what I'm saying, I feel like a terrible decision to get like roadside assistance. This is another reason why I feel like at some point, you feel what I'm saying, if it come with the package of certain stuff, even if that sometimes when you doing the insurance and all that, and you feel like it's a lot up front, you gotta weigh the options, you feel what I'm saying, to everything going on to a degree. Because now the way I look at it, it's like, yo, whatever the package come with, I'm gonna need that package, because you just never know even sometimes if you prepare or you trying to process it through, you feel what I'm saying? You trying to set yourself up a certain type of way, you still don't know because the car situation is gonna be what it is. I'm talking about tires don't, you know what I'm saying, blew out on me multiple times. Like went straight flat. You feel me? I'm pulling out, you know what I'm saying, the neighborhood. I'm talking about that bad boy just, rolling, clicking, clicking, clicking. And I'm like, I know the QT, you feel me, right up the street as I'm on the way back to the crib. But it's one of them like, if I get to the QT, you feel me, and my car jacked up, like the wheel jacked up to where it's like, even if I put air in that bad boy, it's a done deal. That's really where my head was at. Because the last time it happened to me, you feel what I'm saying, I was like on the highway when it did. I feel like then, because they be doing construction for whatever reason, but I feel like they've been doing construction for like 7, 8+ years over there on Roswell exit. You know what I'm saying? Going out towards that way. That shit is crazy work. Like at some point, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like, when is y'all ever gonna be done with the road work over there? I feel like I hit something over there for real coming back because that was on the highway too. Luckily, I was able to like, you know what I'm saying, shake off the highway a little bit and like park right at the gas station. Call roadside or like AAA. That I never did again. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you with that. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes when you already got certain stuff to take care of, you feel what I'm saying, and it's an inconvenience. And then at the time, I'm like, man, I know everybody sleep. You know what I'm saying? Late night for real. When I should have just really just at the point woke somebody up because like over $100 some, and this was like, you know what I'm saying, a couple of weeks ago, over $100 some for somebody to come change the tire to pull up. You feel me? Not having none of the tools in the car, nothing in the whip. You know what I'm saying? I know the little like the popped up the wheel stuff off. You know what I'm saying? Change the wheel, lift the car up, the whole nine. It's like at this point, bro, like gotta have the gadgets, you know what I'm saying? Like expect the gadget for real because you never know. And you just gotta be well prepared. That's what I'm saying. Shouts out to, you know what I'm saying, the fam, Ladarius too, for getting me right with the whip. Because like I said, but my whip had been, man, going through it for the past like couple of months for real. You feel me? The car, the tires finally, like I said, got squared away. So with that being said, you feel me? Hey, all praise to the Most High for real for having my parents in the clutch to be able to pull up and do that again because it was one of them situations I'm like, yo, this time when I'm pulling up, I got to get everything squared away. You know what I'm saying? With my car, them tires got to be right. Everything got to be right. You know what I'm saying? So I can move freely out here. It ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying, good when you jammed up for real, and you trying to lock in, you know what I'm saying, with the car and you got to just run errands, do different stuff. Like, you don't never want to be caught in that situation for real. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? I'm just glad that the situation played itself cool. And really, if it come down to it, if you got to get this stuff ahead, you might as well do it. I'm talking about if it's in your budget, you feel what I'm saying? Or just be careful when you out here because a lot of times we might be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to wait till the right time to be able to get all the tires or to fix this or to fix that to a degree. But sometimes, even when you plan, it don't go according to plan. So with that being said, this time specifically, y'all, I'm like, you know what? I got to get myself squared away. You feel what I'm saying? And I just got to catch up. However, I got to catch up. Luckily, you know what I'm saying? Everything was smooth and clear. But shouts out to that, you know what I'm saying, too, as well, man. Interesting day, too, as well. Shouts out to my G-Ma, you know what I mean? That quality time with your grandparents, y'all, make sure y'all spending it, man. You know what I'm saying? With your parents, too. Because the thing is that I'm noticing, too, as well. We get older and they get older. And quality time, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like to a degree is the most important thing. And I'm learning that, you know what I'm saying, with my grandma specifically, because I know she done went through a lot, you know what I'm saying, the past like couple of months, you know what I'm saying? Just on the surgeries and all that, but more so like in the space of just focusing on spending like whatever time I can. Because like for the past couple of weeks or so, I've been on the go, you know what I'm saying, trying to pull a lot of stuff together. And you know, it was like the first time I was able to catch up with my grandma, you know what I'm saying, in a minute, for my brother too as well, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my brother, but we had to go down to the court, you know what I'm saying? Prayers up for my brother too as well to get, a lot of things together. When you're oldest sibling, I see that too. We ain't perfect at all. You feel me? So I know that too as well, but it just really take the right mentality, when you really in the process of doing it. But the point is, I got to spend the time with my grandma. You feel what I'm saying? So went down to the city. You feel me? Had to run the little errands with her and all that. Popped up at the crib. You know what I'm saying? They revamped the crib. I would say, you know what I'm saying? My grandparents got the aesthetic game, you know what I mean, on lock. I would say that. The being they, late 60s for real, you know, shouts out to them. Crib was on par, you know what I'm saying? Grandma got the new sofa in there, you know what I'm saying? The rug. Hey, I would say this. I might have to get on the Timu wave, man. Everybody that I know that's saying they rocking with Timu or they getting stuff from there, it really be legit. And for whatever reason, when I was first, you know what I'm saying, in the whole online space for real, I was really like for a long time, just like, man, can you really trust a lot of these online spots, especially when they, you know what I'm saying, selling a lot of stuff for the cheap. I'm talking about dirt cheap, but they legit. Like I'm in there, you know what I'm saying, my grandma and grandparents, and they locked in on the T-Moon, like, yo, I ordered this, but they end up, you know what I'm saying, delaying with how long it took. So they end up, doubling up on it. Like 2 rugs pretty much, you feel what I'm saying? Cause my granddad was talking about it was a dope little rug too. I'm not even gonna lie, the living room was saying that it took too long. So they sent another one. My grandma ordered like some knife sets, real cheap too. You feel what I'm saying? It was delaying too. So they sent another one, like they doubled up. I'm like all praise, you know what I'm saying, to the infomercials, you know what I'm saying, and the Timu, because my grandma is definitely one of them folks. If you own there and you wonder who the people that really be, you know what I'm saying, trying this stuff out or really be locked in on the infomercials, is definitely my grandma. You know what I'm saying, for real. Like whatever little cool little gadgets she gonna find, or that's gonna come across that screen, even if she don't, you know what I'm saying, try to get them, it's gonna definitely be discussed, you know what I'm saying, about how she feel about certain one. She had a cool, I ain't even gonna lie, little knife set too, you know what I'm saying. They were chefing it up in the kitchen, when I had dropped her off, but cool little follow knife set, like, you know what I'm saying. Like it's almost like the black blade too. It was like a black blade with like a, you know what I'm saying, marble or like black kind of handle and stuff. I ain't gonna lie, stuff like that be fire to me. Like the aesthetic look fire. Like it looked cool, you feel me, when I was looking at it. But the point is, you feel me, it's just a quality time. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I be so on the go of doing certain things, and I be so, like ducked off to a degree to stay on the grind. I just be missing those little moments. So I felt like it was important, you know what I'm saying, to do that too for sure. Then my grandma stopped me by the, you know what I'm saying, Fellinis too. I hadn't had Fellinis in a long time, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And if you from the city, you know what I'm saying, you in the A and all that too, then you know what I'm talking about Fellinis, the one in Decatur. You know what I mean? So pulled up. My grandma took me by the other day. And that's one thing, you feel me? Even if you don't ask for certain stuff that I be noticing, man, your grandparents are gonna look out. It's like the grandparent instinct, you feel what I'm saying? Or just knowing certain stuff. You feel me? I'm taking my grandma like to the court, you know what I'm saying, for my brother. And then on top of that, trying to just take her around, like, Dollar General, all the little stuff like that. Like, you know how grandparents be like to get their little knick-knack stuff, you feel me? And like every time when I be out, like, you good, you feel what I'm saying? You need such and such, like, you know what I'm saying? You need some tissue for the crib, some, you know what I mean? Anything you need, to take home, whatever the case may be. Every time, and then it'd be like, if I'm hungry every time, it don't matter. If I'm out with my grandma, I could have just ate, you know what I'm saying, fully before I end up getting to my grandma. It don't matter where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? I could have been with my family, you know what I'm saying? I could have been anywhere. But when it come down to my grandma gonna lock in every time. Oh, before you drop me off at the crib, you know what I'm saying, I know you need to get something to eat. Lo and behold, you feel what I'm saying? We hit the Fellinis. You feel me? Well, we hit a couple other spots, but you feel me? Like I said, the grandparent instinct, they already know. Roll past, you know what I'm saying? Cause we coming down to Decatur past the McDonald's. I'm talking about that was a red flag for my grandma. So you feel what I'm saying? If you know she not even playing them type of games. You feel me? She said, oh, nah. We can go wherever you trying to go, but we ain't going there. Mind you, I ain't say go there, but you know what I'm saying? We pass them by because they will watch the news. They do be locked in. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like E. coli or something well, I don't even know what sandwich it is, but I get it. You feel me? I was cool on that. I tried the chicken Big Mac. If y'all seen the video that I had, you know what I'm saying, on TikTok too. It was decent, you feel me? But I get it. Like it ain't nothing to be going to on the regular at all. But like I said, the Fellinis, I had it, you know what I'm saying? My grandma pulled up to it as well. It tastes, you know what I'm saying, just as good as it originally did before. I had the it's like two slices. What I be forgetting about Fellinis though, they clutch. Because that one slice for real, you cut that bad boy like down the middle, and it's like the long slices too. Oh, that's more than enough. That's a meal right there with one slice. But I hadn't been in a minute. So you know what I'm saying? My grandma hooked me up two slices of the bad boy. I think it had like the special one too with you know, it's like the special, the white piece of the vegetarian, you know, different ones. Like you can get it by the slice or the pizza. For me, with Fellinis, by the slice is good enough. You feel me? Because it's like when you go to New York, you know what I'm saying, at the bodega or something, like you get the pizza, you know, the big ones. Cause they got Sicilian style too. But I ain't even gonna lie, I don't even feel like I never really had this Sicilian before. Or if I did, you feel what I'm saying, I don't remember to a degree. Cause I pulled up too and I was asking, like, yo, what's the Sicilian style pizza? But so it's basically like the one, you know what I'm saying, like a little more doughy, like airy, you know what I'm saying? I know like the regular one, you know what I'm saying, like a thin crust, good crunch to it, I ain't gonna lie too, but they was on point. So I'm not even finna lie. You know, next time I do pull back up to a Fellini's, like I see why, you know what I'm saying, from my childhood to now, why that bad boy still hit. And it's that authentic pizza. If you know, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like New York. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got it to the T because I've been in New York multiple times too. You know what I'm saying? Up north, and it's just a different vibe with that pizza. But down here, you feel me? I will say it was dope. You know what I mean? So shots out to that for real, man. My grandma, you know what I'm saying? I know they were talking about they gonna pull back up over there, man. Uh, but it did the trick for me. Like it really did. And you don't really gotta throw too many toppings on that bad boy. For real, y'all. When it's the authentic joint. You feel what I'm saying? Fellini's is like the real pizza. We ain't talking about the chain joint, you know what I'm saying? The chain joint's cool too for what it is. You know, they got the viral pizzas going out and all that. Y'all know about Domino's. Y'all know Pizza Hut got the deals. You know what I'm saying? CC's, all that, you know what I'm saying? Little Caesars, Papa John's, you know, Marco's, all that Jets pizza, but Fellini's that authentic. Fellini's that real deal. So you feel me? If you in a city, around the city, whatever the case may be, when you want to try that authentic pizza, man, please, you know what I'm saying? Advertised and approved. Y'all go, you know what I'm saying, pop up at the Fellini's, man. Like I said, the one at Decatur lit too. So, you know, definitely do that as well, man. Shouts out to Marcel too, y'all. We'll be coming back, you know what I'm saying? To give y'all a new episode on that. Like I said, we do be on the grind a lot behind the scenes too as well. So we will be returning very soon, you know what I'm saying, with a new episode of Tonight We Talk with Marcel and Treble J, you know what I'm saying, the new gens, coolest unc and auntie duo, man. You feel me? If y'all have not to, make sure you go check out them first 3 episodes that's up to y'all. First 3 episodes is up. You know what I'm saying? On the YouTube. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. You feel what I'm saying? Rock with me. I rock with y'all. It's up. You know what I'm saying? Rock with it, man. Devoted Dreamers with a Z on the YouTube. If you go on the playlist, you know what I'm saying? Everything broke down in the playlist too. So y'all can tune into that. The lives is on there in the section. You feel what I'm saying? You got Timeout tonight. You got Timeout with Trouble. You got Tonight We Talk, the whole nine. Try out with Trouble too. You know what I'm saying? I got some more fuel, you know, different reviews and different things I'm gonna test to as well. I'm trying to get the vlog space right too with y'all. So you know what I'm saying, when I'm kind of out on the go with certain stuff, just handling the business, responsible business, you know what I'm saying, that I got to handle, because I mean the grind never stops. If anybody know this, when you really got to get it out here for real, it's a continuous. Like, you know, it's 365, 24/7, you know what I'm saying, for real. But but yeah, that's coming, y'all. That's coming again. And rock with me. Y'all really rock with me on the TikTok, and I rock with y'all heavy for that, for real, man. Because I put a lot of the clips on them. I know when it comes to the podcast space, you know what I'm saying, it's authentically, you know, a genuine space. I get a lot of y'all. Some of y'all like the long form content. Some of y'all like the short form. So you know what I'm saying, the clips gonna always be up on the TikTok. So if you really want to rock with your boy from the live or post live, and you want to see the clips, the good content too, go over to the TikTok, you know what I'm saying, Devoted Dreamers with a Z and a 5. It's your boy right there, you know what I'm saying? You'll see the pic and all that too as well. Over on the TikTok. Follow me. I'll follow you back. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't Hollywood over here at all. You feel me? So follow me on the platforms. I'll follow y'all back. I rock with a lot of folks, you know what I'm saying, on the TikTok, YouTube, IG, all of that. You feel me? It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of talk that's been going around about, you know what I'm saying, this next situation specifically. And I kind of knew that it was gonna hit the fan, or like just the whole dynamic of it, because it's a lot to go into it, man. So y'all know everybody been talking about it, you know what I'm saying, the Lil Durk case, the situation is going on. I don't really know too many details on it. A lot of people showed like the Wallow clip too as well. And I feel like even before I even get into the topic of the conversation, that wisdom and that advice really be deep, bro, because it's a real thing. And I'm you know, get into some real shit with that for real. Cause Wallow was basically on the clip, you know what I'm saying? I know the clip been going viral too about like when his brother had got killed, you feel me, and just like how he felt, you know what I'm saying, internally, like the emotions behind that, you know, how strong he felt about that specifically too, and like had to forgive and let go. And I get that feeling. You feel what I'm saying? Cause although, you know what I'm saying, my dad passed like, you know, a long time ago. You feel me? Around like 9 or 10 years old when my dad passed. I did honestly feel a type of way about that before. You feel me? Because it's like, man, how could somebody take, you know what I'm saying, like take your dad like that? Or you know what I'm saying, just any parent, you know what I'm saying, a significant other, a family member in general, like just take their life like that, you know what I'm saying, with no regard. And genuinely, you feel me? I like that hurt me too. I think over time, you feel what I'm saying, as I advanced as an adult, I understand it. You feel what I'm saying? The dynamic of just like, you know, the circle of life and just how, you know, the universe is. But for a while, I did feel like I was deprived of that. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, dang, bro, like somebody, you know what I'm saying? Cause, you know, for those that don't know, you know, my dad was you know, killed like around like I said, when I was like 9 or 10. So just the dynamic of that, bro, like it do make you feel some type of way. And for a while, I was like, man, it's like, why would somebody do that or feel like they do that too as well? And it tie into the whole situation, you know what I'm saying, with the little dirt, you know what I'm saying, case going on too, or just everything with like just like a product of the streets or a product of certain dynamics. You feel me? Because we don't know the details, but y'all know, everybody know about, you know what I'm saying, King Von passing away, you know, that whole situation outside of the club, you know, a lot of aftermath from that. I think in a lot of the cities and stuff too, you feel what I'm saying, especially in the dangerous areas, you know, that's a common cycle. Of course, you know what I mean, with bigger names, because you know it's in the hip hop industry, you know what I'm saying, it's in the music industry and all that too. A lot of the, you know, big people get heightened, but it really go on. You feel me? And that, I feel like that's another aspect too of even when I'm thinking about certain stuff in life too as well. It'll be like a lot of times you got to be out of the way, but sometimes it ain't just easy to do that. Cause I feel like I could tell somebody all day, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, try to go on the right path. Don't be a product of your situation. You feel what I'm saying? Like take the high road. Everybody ain't mentally strong to be able to do that. Or certain aspects, you feel what I'm saying, when you living in the streets, so you're a product of the streets too. I get how much of a struggle that can be. You feel me? And it be pressure on a lot of folks, you know, when it comes to that dynamic. Cause I feel like the King Von situation, like, has been major for a while, man. The internet presence, you know what I'm saying, the street life, like a lot of stuff too. Like that it's so strong of a presence for that. You feel what I'm saying? I knew for a fact, not even in this case too, a lot of different stuff go on behind the scenes. You feel me? And I always felt like I had to be a person that no matter what, I got to stay out of the mix of certain things. But on top of that, too, of having my own situation, you know what I'm saying, of losing my dad and, you know, just a lot of, you know, family members and stuff, too, as well. And then even my mom just telling me about, you know what I'm saying, a lot of friends and stuff that she lost, you know, back then, too, just from violence and certain stuff. It's like, man, like, it be tough out here. You feel me? It be tough. And it's a dynamic from both sides of everything that's going on, even with this case now too. So it's like I don't want to deep dive into it too much, you know, from that aspect, because it's a certain angle to approach from both sides of it. But the one thing I will say, man, is like if you don't have to be in the mix of certain things, like don't be in the mix of certain things, because you right. The real life is the real life. Like outside of the music, outside of, you know what I'm saying, the social media, outside of certain perspectives that go on, you know what I'm saying, in entertainment business and in the music and in hip hop and these lyrics. It's real street, you know what I'm saying, business going on, period. It's really people that's out here in the streets, really people that's out here moving this type of way, got to make a living, certain stuff too. And I just feel like the advice, the most important thing to give is try to find the right way to do stuff. If you can't, because I know everybody, you know what I'm saying, come from a product of the environment. I mean, you got to know when to step away, man. And if you can't step away because, you know what I'm saying, certain dynamics are what they are, it's a lot of things that come with it. You know, that's all I can really say to that degree. It's a lot of things that come with that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of pressure to, you know, being certain things too. Just like I feel like, you know, a lot of people be talking about that too, like in LA or in California, you know what I'm saying? Like the politics and, you know, when people really, you know, like gang banging and doing certain stuff too, to a degree. I get it, man. It's pressure, you know what I'm saying? It's a product of your environment. It's the way a lot of people live, you know what I mean? Like I don't have no parts of that, but like I get it from the angle of it's easier said than done. So when you live in these neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying, and you're a part of this lifestyle, you know, of that, I get it. So to try to kind of tell somebody what to do to a degree or be in the space sometimes of trying to understand that you're not a product of that, I get it. I would never understand, you know what I'm saying, the dynamic of what that is. Like with the LA culture and none of that, I win. You feel me? Me, I'm an innocent bystander to a degree that, you know what I'm saying, I just know I try to be out the way. And especially I feel like the older you get with wisdom and certain stuff, it's like if I can try to have some type of positive impact, I got to do that. But I got to not put myself in the mix of certain things because you don't know. So with that being said, it ain't really too much, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people can say negatively, you know, about the situation in itself. Like you're not really a part of the situation to really know what's really going on. And I think that's the other thing too with even, you know, social media and other stuff, man. It's like we put people on these platforms to either judge or say things in a certain type of way when a lot of this should not be on the internet, man. It magnified the situation so much bigger. And I feel like the case, even with what's going on now, has grew to a certain degree too. Even with the whole beef that they be talking about with, you know, in the music industry and all that, with this whole situation, because everything on the internet, everybody talking about it, everybody pushing it, you know what I'm saying? It's the whole dynamic. What you gonna do? Because such and such did this. What you gonna do? Such and such did that. This and each other. It's like, I just be trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, a way to, you know, figure out if people gonna take a different route, man. Like it's always our culture too, every time. Every time when it comes to the killing, when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, the street, when it comes to just like anything negative, man, like it always got to do with the black community, period, man. I'm not saying everybody else community don't be doing it too, but it's like, man, we gotta at some point we gotta get past this, man. We gotta get past this. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't really want to touch on it. Like I said, I just know, like from my personal space, man. Like I said, I lost my dad early age, man, and I felt some type of way about that for a while. But like I said, like Wallow said, man, it got to be forgiveness. It got to be, you know what I'm saying, in a certain perspective to like really have a purpose out here, man. And I felt like, you know what I'm saying, even after losing my dad, you know, in a situation like that too, man, from like the streets and certain stuff, my mentality just had to be different. You feel me? I'm not trying to be no parts and none of that. I'm not trying to be in the mix of certain stuff. I got to, you know, carry myself in a certain type of way and like just look to, you know, impact people in a different way, because it's easy to fall in line like the domino effect, you know what I'm saying, either from your parents or certain dynamics or certain stuff. And luckily, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't the case for me. You know what I mean? Obviously, my dad, you know what I'm saying, did what he did, you know, to a degree, like in the streets, but it was like I just had to, you know, go a different route, go a different way. Because I feel like personally, a lot of people can tell you that for real, and just be like, man, you know, I'm a product of the environment, so I can't change. You could change. You feel what I'm saying? You just gotta have the perspective to be able to do it, because it ain't impossible. You feel me? Compared to like what I do in life or how I came up, you know what I'm saying, and my parents, you know what I'm saying, and my you know, siblings, like my uncles, aunts, you know what I'm saying, all that too. Like my dad and certain stuff. Like certain times you just gotta get into a space too where I was just like, man, I just want something different. Like I got to do something different. You feel me? I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, a statistic. I feel like even like at the space I'm at in life now too, like the more I keep growing and being like, damn, bro, I'm really in the space now too, where I'm growing as an adult. and I'm able to age, because a lot of people don't be able to get to that point of doing that shit, man. And that shit, like, people take lightly, bro. It's not live fast, die young. Like, that shouldn't be the mentality nobody really want to do, man. You got to really, if you're gonna enjoy life, you got to be able to make it through life to be able to enjoy it for real. And I think a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, deserve that for a fact, but you got to keep the mentality of doing it. You feel me? You got to want to be out here to live life. Like, I'm trying to make it to them rocket chair stages in life for real, for real. You feel what I'm saying? Well, I'm 70, 80, 90, whatever the case may be. Like, you know, God forbid, as long as I'm here for you, feel me, to be able to have them experience. I'm not trying to do no type of shit that's going to jam me up or put me in a space to where I can't, you know what I'm saying, enjoy the simplicities of life. Cause I ain't trying to do none of that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not. And I got a daughter, you know what I'm saying? I got other things too. Like I said, I just got to be intentional with a lot of stuff. And I got to view things a certain type of way. Even with that, man. Even with that, I'm really in the space now for real of being intentional with all aspects, you know. Um, Especially when it comes down to what I hope for the future. Shouts out to my cousin specifically, man. Jay got engaged today too, Mikhail, man. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my cousin Mikhail, 100. You already know, fam, all day. Jay got engaged. And like, I'm trying to be in that space for real. I'm really trying to be in that space, man, to be intentional, because I got a daughter, to be able to show my daughter the right things, teach my daughter the right things, you know what I'm saying? Build my daughter, and really like a real quality, healthy relationship for real. I'm not talking about the bullshit. I ain't talking about the drama. I'm talking about quality, like to the point to where I could be with the next person I'm gonna be with, and knowing I'm finna marry, and you know what I'm saying, settle down with them and build a real like family dynamic and focus on the importance of, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, a genuine great life out here, man. Like, that's really been my focus, you know what I'm saying? And I've said it multiple times without getting into details, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know the right person. I've came across it like the whole nine. So it's like I gotta be intentional of being with all of it. You know what I'm saying? Being in that space, focusing on it, locking in and moving forward with that, because that's the key to everything right now, especially at the stage I'm at. Intentional. Intentional with the content, you know what I'm saying? Intentional with who I surround myself with, intentional with, you know what I'm saying, what I encounter my daughter with and put my daughter around, intentional with my family, you know what I'm saying, intentional with my mentality, everything, because I'm trying to do a lot of great things. You feel me? And I got to be focused to the degree to be able to do that. You know, and with that being said, like, I don't know, I just feel like it's important, man. Like, I'm really in the space for real of like genuine love for real. Cause I need it. You feel what I'm saying? Even me being in the space, you know, when I do get that extensive time, you know what I'm saying, with my daughter too as well, like, I got to be in the space of that from both sides, not only from my kid, but you know what I'm saying, from my significant other for sure, from a woman that's gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, share that with me too as well. Because the nurturing is important. You feel me? I feel like the nurturing is important, you know what I'm saying, from a woman too as well, because you got to feel that from both sides. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, a certain love for my daughter, you know what I'm saying, as being my kid, and a certain love for my significant other, you know what I'm saying, to cultivate all that together, because that shit is powerful. I'm telling you, if you know, you know. And like, that's why I got to be at next. That's what the journey is of where I want to put myself at, you know what I'm saying, to be intentional with it. Cause that's fire, bro. Like, seeing that for real, that's fire. Like, even my sister, man, shouts out to my sister, you know, she was asking me about that too, man. Just like, I got to be in the space too, being ready to settle down, you know what I'm saying? Being in a space to really having like a genuine connection for real, you know? And I do want, you know, more kids too as well. Like, really just being the aspect of doing it. And I got a lot to fuck in. You feel me? That's what I'm gonna do, period. But do it in the right way. You feel me? Like, I keep it real with y'all. Like, I'm not, you know, I ain't no rah-rah stuff and all that, but I'm saying I'm just truly authentic to myself. And it's like, that's the one thing I have to do. Be intentional, be truly myself, and you know what I'm saying, just give y'all me in its entirety. Not everything that people may want to see to a degree, you know, still be exclusive with y'all, but keep it real, man. Like, I'm not perfect, but I'm not finna crash out for nothing. Like, that's the one thing too. If anybody know me, I don't have time for none of that. We ain't like, what I'm crashing out for, man. I know that's the new generation thing, whatever the case may be, but it's like, man, move in the right way. You feel me? With the right intent on what you're trying to do. But it get real out here, man. It gets real out here. And if you know, you know what I'm saying, then you know for real. Not even gonna lie, if you know, you know. For real. Yo, I came across this though for real, man. Even in the space, y'all, of another reason why I said you gotta get it together, man. So I know a lot of y'all was on that JP Morgan vibe, you know what I'm saying, for a minute with the whole situation that happened at the banks. And I really feel like a lot of times, on a serious note, y'all, they do stuff to purposely get us jammed up and to really see, I feel like, who really gonna fall for the Oski dope. Because when it really come down to it and I pay attention to the details of certain shit, I'm like, bruh, they know what they doing. You feel me? They know who they gravitate to and they know people gonna try it, man. Let's say JP Morgan sues customers who allegedly stole thousands from ATM glitch. Back in August, a technical glitch that went viral on TikTok allowed people to draw money from checks before they bounced. Now, according to CNBC, JP Morgan has filed lawsuits in federal courts across Houston, Miami, and California. In one case, a man allegedly owes the bank over $290,000 after a friend deposited a fake $335,000 check into an ATM. Meanwhile, customers in Miami and California reportedly owe between $80K and $141K. JP Morgan wants the money back plus interest and overdraft fees. Bruh, it's like it's a wrap for folks. You feel me? That's what I be saying, bruh. Like the quick come up is not the wave, man. That's the one thing I be saying. Like, bruh, it's not about the fast life and stuff out here. I get we going through hard times. You feel me? I get we got a lot going on. But a lot of this stuff, you know what I'm saying, got consequences behind it. You know what I'm saying? And it's scaled right back behind you, bruh. The scamming game is crazy work. And sometimes I really be feeling like they be purposely doing it to see like if somebody going, you know what I'm saying, catch the bait and then reel them in, bro. 290K is crazy work, especially if you somebody I know for a fact seem like ain't got 290K. No way. If Buddy deposited a fake $335,000 check like for the glitch, that's crazy work right there. And they gonna get it back. You know, either if you have it or not, or you know, jail or whatever. It's just like you got to be smart about certain stuff, man. For real. You got to be everything to it. It's like you ain't really getting away with stuff too. I feel like that's what it is. And then when it be a trend too, like I get it because this was going on TikTok crazy, but like y'all gotta know, bro. Know how you moving out here for real, and know what's really important to. Because if you thinking you sliding away with certain stuff, you really not. Just like the whole PPP situation too. It's like, man, like, boy, it be crazy work out here, man. That little monetary situation, the growth that you think you got from, you know what I'm saying, trying to come up on a lot of this stuff, it's a lot of backlash that go behind it. So y'all just gotta be careful for real, bro. You got to, man. The YNs, all y'all like here, you know what I'm saying, moving like that. Pay attention, bro. Cause I feel like they bait y'all with a lot of stuff. They doing stuff because they know that y'all gonna latch on to the bait. They know that y'all gonna fall in line with certain stuff to trick you out your spot, and then boom, you jammed up, man. So that's crazy. Like, man, I wonder how many other people it is, but I'm like, you're right. It was never a situation that folks was gonna be smooth selling with. I see because they weren't playing no games with y'all folks, man. They weren't playing no games at all, man. At all. AI technology. I know everybody also seen the other story, man. The 14-year-old boy passed away from being influenced by this artificial intelligence, you know what I'm saying, program that he had on his computer. And it's believed, it said that, you know what I'm saying, from the storyline that, you know, he was in a certain mental space and, you know, the mother is suing the company, you know, for her son's passing, man. And shouts out to Joe Bun podcast, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, you know, on a major level, high level too as well. I felt like they made it. It was a good point, you know what I'm saying? I feel like on both sides. because it made sense. The one thing I will say that I want to be able to do, especially with my daughter, is to have that human contact, you know what I'm saying, that interaction, and to put her in the space of, you know what I'm saying, loving yourself, believing in yourself, you know what I'm saying, valuing yourself, and the importance of knowing, you know what I'm saying, who you are as a woman and knowing the difference. Because in the reality, at some point we finna convert over to a lot of this artificial intelligence stuff. You feel me? Like, you got to know, you know, what's real and what's not, and having your own mentality with a lot of stuff. The fact they finna drop the robot and two of the electric vehicles, you know what I'm saying, from the movie is crazy work. That's the first thing I will say. You feel what I'm saying? Knowing that my daughter at some point finna grow up in this era to where it might essentially at some point be like our robot, where robots in the home and all that. It's like, bro, I mean, I got to be able to show you the real. You feel me? And that confidence, because I get it. You never want to see, I'm pretty sure, your kids go through certain battles like that, or to lose your kid in that way. I understand that, you know what I'm saying? 100%. I get that wholeheartedly. You feel me? And the importance of knowing that too as well is like, I understand. Because on both sides, it's also like, I wonder, like, as parents, I know you got to lock in, you know what I'm saying, a lot more too of paying attention. I feel like now too, because the internet or social media era has a lot of influence on a lot of different things. And then you throw in, you know what I'm saying, artificial intelligence too as well. That parent interaction got to be a lot more, you know what I'm saying, I feel like, inclusive, man, especially for a lot of the younger kids out here, because you're going up in the wave of that's all they knowing. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the balance from, you know, past generations, or even the one, you know what I'm saying, from my generation that was just before this, of knowing the balance of how to not be on the internet and be on the internet. Now we know about the old school, you know. I don't even want to say old school, my bad. I'm tripping, bro. Like I'm acting like I'm an old head or something. But the aspect of knowing, like, you know, how certain things advancing, but we still inclusive and exclusive to a lot of stuff. You feel me? Like, I can be off the internet for a while and be cool with it. You feel what I'm saying? I don't have to do everything like technology advanced to a degree, because I've been, you know what I'm saying, on both sides of when this wasn't here and when it was here. And I get it. Like the chat GPTs and all the other stuff, I get that, you know what I'm saying, it's beneficial, it can be, but in other ways too, like this situation too, like, it's just, you gotta be careful with it, man. I think the parents gotta step in to that degree, and you just gotta follow up a lot more, I feel like, at a younger age with your kid. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's molded on both sides. It's either like you gonna mold them, or the internet and technology gonna mold them. And that's when it get real scary over here. But at the same time, with the internet and technology molding your kid, you got to come in a little more and be in the mix because of that. You feel what I'm saying? Because that grip on them is heavy. Like when I heard the story and he, like, the thread that they put up, and he took his life after that, I'm like, man, that it was a sad story. You know what I'm saying? And prayers definitely to him and his family too as well. And it's like, it's just, it's more of the attentiveness, for real, I will say, like, for the parents too as well. Like, you got to lock in on that importance of your kids, man. Do not let, like, the internet raise them, man. Of course they're gonna come off some stuff, you know what I'm saying, for my daughter too as well, because you in this new generation. But I got the balance, you know what I'm saying, both sides of it, both sides of it. Let you know, give you affirmations every morning, teach you how to do the affirmations for yourself. Tell yourself that you love yourself. Do not fall for the traps of the internet and certain things too as well, because I know how easily that can take a toll on the youth out here, man. It can easily take a toll. It can, man. You know, it can, for real, y'all. It can. So prayers up for him, you know what I'm saying? Prayers up for the family. It is a lawsuit out for it too as well. So I would get more of an update. We'll be able to see, you know what I'm saying, the outcome of that too. But like, please, parents, you know what I'm saying, lock in for sure on, you know, paying attention what your kids doing out here when it comes to the internet and certain stuff, for sure. Make sure you paying attention, man. And other news though, for real, I know y'all seen it says Loomis national anthem, man, what she sung on there. I'm not gonna lie, it was funny, but I understand the nerves. This is because you on a major platform like that. When I first initially seen it, and she was like, "Oh fuck," like, and tried to have them restart it, and it was literally like on live TV, but that was crazy work. You feel me? Like, that right there is must see TV. But at the same time, man, people really do get nervous. They really do get nervous. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a balance between professionalism. I will have to say that, you know what I'm saying, because the platform you on, but then also, you know, Just to fear certain things too, because that's a real thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is a real thing. You on a national anthem, you feel what I'm saying? On a political stage with a lot of people tuned in. Oh, I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, the nerves is through the roof for them. I'm not even gonna like say they not. I get it. I respect it 100%. You know, but it was good, but it was like she pushed through. The thing is, she pushed through. She couldn't really restart, you feel what I'm saying, because it was live. So even the fact that she asked, you know what I'm saying, she was like, damn, I fucked up, and then asked, could she restart on the I did laugh at that part. I'm not gonna lie. Not for the entertainment aspect of it, because you know what I'm saying, she's a singer. So you know what I'm saying, respect that for her finishing for sure. That's the part you gotta look at it. For anybody that's gonna, you know, bust the memes down and you know what I'm saying, have her of the internet laughing and all that. I get it, y'all. It's comedic value in that too as well. But hey, she did finish, she pushed through, the nerves was there, and I see everybody ain't public speakers, man. Everybody can't sing in front of a lot of people. Everybody can't do things in front of a lot of people, man. I feel like I've been on stages before, like in my childhood. And even though I'm laid back, you know what I'm saying, in real life, I know how to, like, you know, get into that space, step in that mode, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember moving in the spirit when we was doing like the Jackson 5 and stuff when I was at a kid. We used to perform at the Rialto. You know, I remember just, you know, just performances like with the music and stuff, being on stage. Like I like a lot of different things I done did, man. Like my senior portfolio, I still remember this when you had to get like a 15 to 20-minute speech in front of the whole school and the senior class. You feel me? Like with your accolades when you was born, how you was raised, you know what I'm saying, your future goals, all that. And you had to like learn the public speaking. I ain't saying like proper, because you know what I'm saying, I got an accent and you know certain type of slang and stuff too, but it's like I had to naturally get in that space. Like me personally, I feel like I could have did it, but I get other people when it comes to the nerves. Like some folks just can't. But even when you prepare yourself to the T and you get on that stage in the bright lights there like that, that shit get real. I'm not gonna lie to you, it get real, y'all. It get real for real. You know what I'm saying? But it was pure entertainment. I ain't gonna lie, man. It was pure entertainment. She finished strong. She did what she had to do. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to her for that too as well, you know. And it be like that, man. You feel me? Shouts out to you know what I'm saying, Wade County too, man. Dwayne Wade on the statue reveal. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I saw the statue too. I wasn't really rocking with it for whatever reason. Whoever creating these statues, I get the perspective, you feel what I'm saying, on honoring the athletes. But like, I don't know, I feel like the quality a little bit. But I said that with the Allen Iverson statue at first when it initially wasn't like I felt like big enough or life size enough. And then the weight one, like I get the aesthetic, you know what I'm saying, with the fingers and stuff, but it's like, I don't know, man. The quality ain't quite there, bro. I felt like Dwayne Wade definitely deserved a better, you know what I'm saying, quality statue for real. 100%. I felt like the statue should have been better. As far as the legacy that he did, up, right, for sure, deserved the trophy, man. You know what I'm saying? That boy put Miami Heat on the map. Mind you, before LeBron and Bosh got there too, you know, they killed it right after that too. But remember with Shaq at first, like he is Wade County. You feel what I'm saying? So shouts out to Dwayne Wade for that trophy too. You know what I'm saying, as well. I know he got one. I know Kobe got one. I know Allen Iverson got one. I know Shaq got one. You know what I'm saying? A lot of different players, a lot of legends too, man. You know what I'm saying? I know Larry Bird got one, Magic Johnson, a lot of folks. It's just, I mean, come on, man. Give my boy Dwayne Wade just a better quality one, man. Better quality one. And when we get to the next ones, like LeBron, you know, if LeBron get his, you know what I'm saying, too, as well, or Carmelo, or like all these legendary people, please, y'all just get them better quality statues. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Because it was funny as hell watching it. Even on the little clip when Wade was like, who is that? I really think Slick, you know what I'm saying, he knew it was him, but like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like etch a sketch. You feel me? Like, let me know, let me approve the sketch, like before, or what it's gonna look like before y'all put the statue up, if that's the case, man. But again, for the purpose of honoring him, shouts out to it. Because again, like I said, Dwayne Wade is a legend. Definitely from my era going up to as well, man. One of the greatest shooting guards of all time for sure. Definitely gonna be on that list. Might be on the Mount Rushmore already, you know what I'm saying, for shooting guards, because that bad boy is elite. Shouts out to Dwayne Wade, Wade County, for sure. You already know. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, man. But we got a lot in store, you feel me, for this week too as well. Again, make sure y'all tune in, man. Rock with your boy for real on all the socials. Like I continue to say each and every time, man. Rock with me. Follow me on all the social platforms, man. I rock with y'all. Y'all rock with me, man. All the platforms. Follow your boy. Lock in. Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, man. Snapchat ain't really been on there in a while too. I had just like threw that back on there too as well. But rock with me. I'ma rock with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna be on here a lot more consistent, about 3 times a week for y'all with the episodes, man. You know what I'm saying? The lives and stuff too. So y'all will be seeing me more, man. Y'all have a great start to the week. You feel me? Lock in, keep grinding, the whole nine, elevating. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's casual conversations across the nation. Cool vibes weekly. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Treble J. Until next time, man. Rock with me. Time Out with Treble, the podcast. You already know what time it is, man. You did.